Well. Welcome back. This is episode... I don't actually know what episode it is. I'm not even going to try and guess. Wait, actually I will. Is it 173? Is that right? Anyway, this is the animal farms we were working on last episode. I've not done an awful lot. I've added a ring of stone, which, I mean, it's just a bit of an outline. It's not really meant to look amazing. I added some sand at the side as well. Might add some more sand, although that kind of defeats the purpose of building these, because the idea was to get sand from building these. Anyway, as you can see, I've bred them up a lot, and I've experienced one or two things regarding breeding. For starters, although I basically took a stack of wheat and used it up on all the animals, so in theory I should have got about 32 new animals, but as you can see that's not the case. So obviously some animals will breed, others won't, and it really depends. That guy made a beeline for the trapdoor there. I think it depends on whether they're already breeding or stuff like that. So basically just spamming wheat doesn't work. That's what I figured out, and I'm sure it was easy to tell from last episode. Second of all, if you've got a single wheat in your inventory, you don't get rid of it. So I think in theory I could breed infinitely with just one piece of wheat. Watch, right? Look. I'm just continuously spamming this on all of the cows, and well, they've all entered love mode. I don't think love mode's a thing, to be honest. I can't get out. I'm stuck. Right, excuse me, pardon me. Right, there we go. And the trick is to get out without letting them out. Yeah, so I think they have increased in number, but the point is, one wheat, the last wheat from your inventory does not disappear, which is very, very peculiar. So yeah, those are two things I've figured out about breeding. It's one of these ones that obviously it changes vastly in future updates, but for now it's just obviously in its early development stage. And you saw other things that happened with breeding, not yesterday, but last episode. So it's still cool to check out and all that. Now, I think what we're going to do... Oh yeah, two other things I forgot to mention. First of all, the fence hitbox has changed at some point. Don't know when. But as you can see, I can now walk inside of the same block the fence is standing on. With the exception of corner fences. They still have a wide hitbox. Or a full block hitbox. So that's interesting. Second of all, there's two F5 cameras now. There's the usual one, and then this one, which wasn't a thing for the longest of times, and then it was a thing, and then it wasn't a thing again, and now it's a thing, and I think it's a thing until the present day. So cool, that's interesting to find out. It's my intention to build a bit of a barn over there with chests for animal loot. We might do that later this episode, but to start off with, I think what we're going to do is we're going to head to the nether, and we're going to try and locate that double blaze spawner I found the other episode, but this time it's for real, not restoring backups or anything like that. We are going to find it. So I'll just head over there. It was in the paused neg quadrant, which means I've got to take this cart and head towards my alpha base portal, and the coordinates are 625 minus 684, so basically 600, 700, or 600 minus 700 I should say. Okay, then we're going to head this way. The idea with this trip is that we'll hopefully scout out an area where we can build a rail track. Now, the rail track will probably start down there, come along here, and I should have come another way, I know, but I didn't, so... How do I get out of here? I've got no blocks. I've just realised I've got no blocks. Alright, I'll just pan the windows in, and we'll... replace the glass with netherrack. I believe there's a piece of glass I haven't replaced back at my beta base portal, so we're gonna have to work on that. Should we take the high road or low road? You'll take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before you. Good song, good song. Right, basically minus 600, 600 minus 600, sorry. Oh, I know where we are. That's this is where I got our first glowstone. in the series. We've got a bit of a land bridge here, which is very convenient. Let's avoid that magma cube. Actually, magma cube's a thing, but I don't think you get it from these guys. No, I don't think you get it from those guys. Right, yeah, we'll run this way. We're still we're just leaving 200 200. I think I punched that gas ball with my bow, and then but like I shot the gas with the arrow. It's very, very peculiar stuff. Alright, we're generating new parts of the nether. You can tell because the light level's changed. Let's see, what are we at? We're at 400, 500, 400 minus 500. We should be there any minute now. But yeah, I believe the reason for this light, or not the reason, but the light here indicates that we're in a new part of the nether. I don't know if it'll be like this for forever, or if it will change. But I'm not too bothered. I think I can get over that fact. But I really want to locate this this fortress, this nether fortress that we found. Some very easy glowstone here to pick up if we need it. Hear that fire? Could be blaze. Ah, here we go. Let's go for the top. Right, it's definitely blaze. Right, so let's dig out here. Wait, is that really blaze? Oh, need to eat. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think it is blaze. Whoa! Let's not die this time. Wait, hang on, there's no lava here. There was lava last time. Oh, flipping it. Right, yeah, we should definitely not die. I did. Oh, whoa. We made more armor, or I made more armor. Yeah, as you can see, but it's probably not going to last very long. Right, I think what we should do is we should disable the spawners. That would be a good start. The only problem is I didn't actually bring enough blocks to do that, so we may have to simultaneously dig out the... Actually, we do have a few blocks. Yeah, we may have to simultaneously dig out the... Oh dear. Don't hit me. Oh, you missed. This is very, very peculiar, but we got him. Right, let's do it. Come on. Oh! We just need to be on the ball. Oh no! We're not on the ball. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Right. My sword broke. It's all good though. I thought about that. I've got another sword. I can't remember if it's the upper block or the lower block that you get rid of. I think it's the upper block, sorry. Whoa, hi. There we go. Oh, flippin' heck! That's so annoying. Oh, hi. Do they melee? I don't think they melee. We should probably just finish that up. There we go. Oh, good. They do melee. According to that experience there. Right, so we've managed to deal with this spawner. It didn't take too long, but that's because this... Oh, no. Okay, right. I take that back. Let's... How many blocks do we have to cover in order to disable it fully? Is that it? That's surely it. Right, we're going to try and disable this spawner as well. I'm not sure we're going to be able to make a really clean double blaze farm, but... Well, first we need to be able to tell if we can activate both at the same time. Whoa, hi. I was thinking there, I was just having a think, have I actually disabled that part? Did I need to cover that part? I did. You can get blaze powder now, contrary to a couple of episodes ago, or whenever we first came here. Okay, as you can see, we can activate both spawners at the same time. It's maybe a little difficult to see the one behind me, but well, as you can see, I was basically stood here the whole time. So, I mean, that's a pretty positive thing. Brilliant. So yeah, we don't need to worry about the activation of them both. It's just we need to worry about what sort of farm to make, because we can't make one that's interconnected, if you know what I mean. It won't. I don't think it'll work. I think they're too far away for that. But we can figure it out. Oh no. Anyway, it's good that we've established this. I could continue to look for another fortress that has like 2 spawners side by side, but I think we'll forego it for now. I think we'll just stick with those ones. If I do happen to find one, then fair enough, but currently my motive is to build a rail track there, and obviously you know, just begin building. Also, with regards to the nether, the change in light, I think that was a change, because obviously the nether rack is kind of like glowing. That's been a thing in Minecraft for a long time. It must have been around this point. Got gas here, which is pretty cool. It must have been around this point it was changed, or in other words, this is what the change is when it goes from light to dark, from dark to light, and then back again when I go into the old chunks. So I believe that is what this is really detailing, or what it's what's. I believe this is a manifestation of that feature, because yeah, netherrack does glow. So I think it's an actual feature, not a glitch, which is interesting. But again, time will tell. I really don't know. We'll have to monitor it and see what it's like in future patches. Look, found a gas tier on the ground, possibly from a previous gas fight. What? Oh look, that was weird. Didn't get a gas tier that time, but that was weird nonetheless. So clearly the guy could see me through the... I mean, we've seen that before though. We saw that when we were building a tunnel, that ghasts somehow saw me when they were flying below the tunnel. What are we saying, folks? Can we make that jump? Oh, easy. Easy jump. It was never in doubt. What? Did you just see that? That one wheat just consumed 12 wheat. Did you see that? I was recording. I took 1 wheat from here. I can't shift click it into the chest, and then I went and just placed it. What happens if I place it on the arrow? Okay, it doesn't consume the arrow. Oh, look at this. Stack of 62 wheat. Boom. Gone. Stack of 64 wheat. Boom. Gone. What is this? That is one mucked up piece of wheat. Get out of here. Okay, so at the moment I'm just building a bit of a pathway out to the nether fortress, to the dual blaze spawner. It's not really a dual blaze spawner, but the double blaze spawner. Just building a pathway. I'm just focusing on getting an easily traversable path out there, so that I don't have to go cross country in future. We are going to aim to build a rail track. Now, I appreciate that rail tracks aren't everyone's cup of tea in 2019. However, you got to remember that I don't really have... Well, okay, I have plenty of other options. I could, for example, just build a path and sprint there every time. You are able to obtain ice through Silk Touch in some of these early versions, although that's eventually taken out for the actual releases. So I could do that, use that trick. There are a few options, but you know me, I'm a rail track guy, a minecart guy. I will probably just end up using them, and ultimately that's what we are doing. It's very awkward because we're going diagonal, obviously to cut down travel time and not resource time. I think resource, or not resource time, but I think resource, the amount of resources needed is just the same no matter what way we go, but it will certainly cut down travel time. And yeah, we'll see how it all works out. And I will show you a clip of, basically I went AFK for about 2 seconds while building, and this is what happened. Okay, so I've made it this far with the tunnel. As you can see, I made it all the way to the dual blaze spawner. It's not dual blaze spawner, the double blaze spawner. And I think the most important thing is that there is a way for me to get from A to B So that's, yeah. Obviously we don't have the rail track set up yet, but that will come in time. And obviously one of the biggest drawbacks with travel by rail is the amount of work you've got to put in to set up. But I don't really mind it, to be honest. The thing is, well, I've got the time, so I might as well do it. And it gains resources as well. Netherrack. No, anyway, it depends where you build the rail track. Obviously, if you're building it in the Nether, you're not going to get many resources. But if you're building it in the overworld, then that's a good way of getting resources. But yeah, the main thing is stage 1 is finished. We've got a route all the way to the Nether Fortress, and of course we've got this one here, the one that's glitched out, the incomplete Nether Fortress. But yeah, this could be built on in future. So welcome back to my alpha base. It's been a while since I've been here. I've not been here since we upgraded to 1.8. As you can see, it looks very different with the new lighting. It's really strange. I've never noticed the difference in lighting from 1.7 to 1.8, but here it is. The chests actually don't look too bad. Well, maybe some of them, but like there's no ugly blocks behind them or just spare blocks or whatever. So that's one good thing. As you can see, the grass is this colour, which, you know, it's not bad. It's not swamp colours, so that's always a good thing. This is what, Extreme Hills or Taggy or something like that. So yeah, I can live with that. The reason I'm here, incidentally, is you know what we should check. I'll check Anatolicus another time. Yeah, the reason I'm here is to check out, or not to check out, but the aim is to store netherrack in our storage area, or bulk storage area, which is by the skeleton grinder. As you can see, this is us at bedrock level, or lava level, or what level are we at? Okay, level 11. And as you can see, the void fog is quite extreme. This obviously wasn't in the game prior, so it's yeah, it just creates a different sort of atmosphere here. I've also tried the Eats Road, and that works in this version, believe it or not, so that's kind of cool. I'll probably keep trying in each version, because at some point it probably breaks, but it'll be cool to, yeah, just monitor that. So I'm aiming to build a sort of barn or storage area in, well, next to our animal farms. I'm not quite sure where, probably closer to the base so it's easily accessible. And I've no idea what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do whatever. We're going to try and make it sandstone. I was going to do a non-sandstone build just to go with the farms themselves, because they're non-sandstone, but I mean we are still in a desert here, so yeah, I'll probably stick with a sandstone theme. However, I did want to try and do a, well, that's 4 wide. That's fine. We'll do an odd number, an even number, sorry. Yeah, how does sandstone look with that? I think it looks okay, to be honest. I think we can live with it. What I do want to try is add some stairs in. I'm not convinced stairs will necessarily work, but we'll see. Oh yeah, you can't get sideways logs. I totally forgot. So if we do that, if we go along like that, and then every second block will have sandstone. Okay, so I've brought back 35 chests here. No prizes in guessing where they came from. Totally not the huge amount of minecarts that I was building for the Project Pork Chop, which incidentally only got named Project Pork Chop after after it was completed. But whatever. Let's... How are we going to do this then? Let's get the slabs on the bar. And actually, maybe what we should do is have the slabs here, like that, to create a bit of a wavy effect. Should we have it open here, just completely open? That might look unique, might look cool. So far it's looking okay, but it just needs that little something to make it look better. To be honest, I don't know what. It's obviously going to have to come for the roof, but I am out of ideas. We could have a cobble, or maybe should we have a roof out of just stairs? A stair roof? I almost feel like I should have used, maybe sandstone slabs would look better than the Yeah, I think sandstone slabs would look better, which is unfortunate because I just spent a lot of time... Oh! Just spent a lot of time crafting up stairs and slabs and all that. But yeah, I'm really not liking the large amount of... well, stairs. Or wooden the plank texture. I'm not liking the plank texture at the top. On second thoughts, I'm not sure if I like the spruce and sandstone combo after all. It's really annoying when you get to this stage of the build and you're just like, I'm not sure. That's why I've gone for the roof though. I'm really not sure about it. I mean, it's different, but that doesn't, you know, different doesn't necessarily mean good. Where would the chests even go? We wouldn't even get double chests in, would we? Okay, well we can't put chests in the middle, but we can put chests there. At some point we'll be able to put chests in the middle. It's nice and compact at least. It almost feels like that the logs and the sandstone should be inverted, but at the same time I'm not sure. I was wondering what would happen if we did that. Oh look! Fences connect now to other blocks. That's interesting. I didn't actually think about that. I kind of assumed they would, even though I didn't know they would. Brilliant. Well, I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure about it. One thing I did want to do though was I wanted to, yeah. Or actually, you know what? Maybe we could put torches on them. So we could have like one there. And then put a torch on top. Is that too much? That's not too much, is it? I think I'm going to go without the fences, honestly. I did end up with a few fences here, just to offer a wee bit of support. Okay, we'll try one last thing. What does it look like if we put fences down there? I'm not sure. Let's put it on the floor. Just going to go with a standard stone floor, to be honest. It's nothing special, but it's in keeping with, well, the road here. So yeah, I think that looks okay. Be nice if we could link it up a bit, though. We should maybe get some dead bushes just for decoration. Should we... Yeah, might as well decorate it like that. How's that look? Alright? Don't think that looks too bad. It's maybe a wee bit, well, I don't know, a wee bit wacky. Nah, that's the wrong word. I don't know how we could improve it though. Like, the stuff I tried before I didn't like. This I'm not sure if I like. It might be something that grows in me or something I get annoyed by. Yeah, let's leave the fences there. I think I like the fences. Fences, they improve stuff. They improved the bridge. They've improved this. You know what, actually? Oh, I was going to say we could have stairs up the front, but we can't because there are no stairs. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits there for this episode. I've done a decent amount, even if a lot of it has been off camera. We will get back to the rail at some point because I feel like I might use the spawners a lot. I'm not sure, but at the very least I want to create a farm with them. Something that I've not done before. You'll have to find out what that is in future episodes. But thank you very much for checking out this episode. All the very best to you, and I'll see you another time. Bye for now.